Hello everybody, Tyrone the Guy 3 here, and welcome to Pokemon X and Y anime reviews. Today we will be reviewing episode 71, this worst possible luck, Bonnie versus Meowth, and we'll be reviewing episode 72, the scary house welcoming services. And I have a guest here today. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hello everybody, I am TheChornick and I'm here today with Tyrone to review these two episodes.
Alright, so vice versa. Since both of us, you haven't reviewed these episodes either, have you?
No, I have not. I even told my subscribers that I wasn't originally going to do them because they were filler episodes and I didn't enjoy them too much, which I'll eventually explain later. But yeah, pretty much I didn't review them yet, so I guess I could have my chance here. Yeah.
So yeah, you didn't really want to review them because they're filler.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like you usually give everyone the updates on like plot related episodes.
Yeah.
But with me, I just review every episode like KG and Dean do. So in order to play catch up, since I've been gone for a month, I figured what better way to review these two episodes than to have a fellow Pokemon YouTuber with me to review these episodes. So, I'm pretty sure we all have mixed feelings about these two episodes. It's a good thing that I was missing during these episodes, other than like some plot-heavy episodes, or else we would have been screwed.
Oh yeah.
Because these two episodes are basically filler. Like, you can skip them, like, you can skip them and we'll be fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the episode before that is the Gudra conclusion, which that's heavy. But after that, we've just got these two episodes that mean almost nothing.
Pretty much.
So what we're going to go ahead and do is just reveal, we're just going to quickly go through some clip notes of what happened in each episode, starting with episode 71, and then we'll talk about episode 72, and then just our views as a whole, and one particular character who took the spotlight in both. So, with that said, we'll start off with the worst possible luck, Bonnie versus Meowth.
Alrighty.
Yeah, now from this episode, what I remember, if I'm not mistaken, Serena's like checking her little horoscope to see to see how people's fortunes will go, or how luck will be for them, and Bonnie gets bad luck, and the color gold is what she should avoid. Long story short, I think
it's a coincidence.
Yeah, well, long story short, what happens? Like Pangoro's attack?
Yeah, they all attacked because they thought the people stole their apples, basically.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is a rather unique split up, because we've had split up episodes before where our heroes and their Pokemon get split up and they have a group. Only this time around, there's some very interesting split ups. Like, I like Ash and Pancham, to be honest. Like the Ash
that was unique. I like that
one. Yeah, and then we've got Clement and Clement breaks in
and Pikachu.
Clement breaks in and Pikachu, yeah. And then we got Serena, Chespin, and
Frogadier.
And I like that one too, just because Chespin's like trying to be badass while Frogadier is badass.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then for some reason Fletchinder, Luxray, and Halucha just get separated by themselves.
Yeah.
But Fletchinder's freaking on that stuff though. He was
he already knows what to do.
Yeah, Fletchinder was on search today. He was search scout because he was just flying in the air, rallying up the troops.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool. And then, long story short, the meat of this episode is that Bonnie and Meowth are the focus. Because they end up getting lost, and they wind up getting tied together via a vine.
Yep.
Yeah. So you want to give any more details that I probably missed?
All right. Well, up to this point, I think you hit the nail on the head here. But yeah, basically, this was all like Team Rocket's doing, which we'll say later. But like, with Bonnie and Meowth getting tangled up, this is kind of how it was coincidence. How like Serena's little fortune teller said that she was gonna have the worst of luck and that she's gonna like be cursed with like colored gold or whatever that was.
Yeah.
And she referred to this as like Meowth's like gold coin, I believe, and so that's how it relates.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Bonnie's asking some very interesting questions to Meowth. There's some that, one of them we got an answer to already. Why can Meowth talk? That's all the way back in season 1, in the episode Go West Young Meowth. Unfortunately, Bonnie doesn't want to hear it. So
I'm just like, oh my god.
Newcomers to the series won't have any clue how Meowth can talk. But there's another question she asked where she's like, what's up with the gold coin on your hair? Why do you wear it? And Meowth's like, I have no clue why there's gold coins on my head.
he has no idea why he's part of him. That's
Yeah,
just kind of strange.
it's kind of meta if you think about it, because it's like, yeah, the gold coin's been a part of Meowth's head for as long as Meowth's been alive, but we don't know why.
That is true.
Yeah,
Like, why does that Pokemon have that coin and be able to make money? You know, like.
Yeah, it looks really, when you look really deep into it, you never really stop to think, oh yeah, Meowth has a gold coin on his head. We'll never figure out why he has that coin, but it's something I thought was very interesting to look at. Other than that, I really thought this episode was a one note for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think? No, I was just asking, well, what did you think of the episode? To me, other than that small little moment where Bonnie's questioning some deep stuff for Meowth, I really couldn't get into it for real. Like, there is one other moment I like, and it's when Clement invents that machine to find the other Pokemon, and Braixen's just giving like this whatever look.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like, Braixen. She already knew that like this was gonna be a total mess up, and like Pikachu obviously was like Ash and like admiring Clements. Like, yeah. So I really liked that part because like it just resembled Pikachu and Ash being a lot like each other. And then Braixen being like Serena and Bonnie, kind of.
Yeah, but other than that, how did you feel about the episode as a whole? Because to me, other than those small little moments, this was a very one-trick pony for me episode.
I pretty much have to agree with you. I didn't really enjoy the episode as much. I found it like, you know, pretty simple, you know, plotline, storyline. It was really simple and it was kind of boring. There's not really much point to it. I mean, other characters, I believe, have been trapped with Meowth before. You know, like, we've had Meowth, like, being singled out, having to journey with the characters before multiple times.
Yeah.
So this just seemed like a repeat.
Yeah, like, it was done already, I believe. I think this was done twice in the X and Y series. I think one time it was with, when they were, it was a Pangoro episode, now that I stop to think about it. It was way back in episode 11.
Dude, see, like, it's just, like, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, it was that episode where Chespin, Froakie, and Fennekin were traveling through the bamboo forest, and they had to run away from the Pangoro, and Meowth was with them. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, okay, with the next episode, they kind of did it, too, with, like, the candle, I forget the candle Pokemon, but, like, candle Pokemon, like, it's just, like, it was a lot like that episode, too, but we'll get into that. Yeah, the Litwick, yeah. Like, with that haunted house, like, they had two haunted houses in, like, the same series. It was rinse and repeat, these both fillers.
I did have some words about that one, too, but yeah, you're right, dude. It's really, really just a rinse and repeat episode. I get it with Bonnie. It helps Bonnie's character. Unfortunately, we've used this formula already. I wish they would have found a way to use Bonnie more effectively. Because, yeah, like, one thing I did like that they used Pancham to communicate with the Pangoros, Serena's Pancham.
Yeah, that was nice.
Like, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But other than...
And, like...
Yo, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say about, like, Bonnie, like, I feel bad how, like, Bonnie's getting all, like, the filler episodes. Like, she has nothing that, like, is, like, a standout important episode besides maybe that Dedenne episode, that when she got Dedenne.
Yeah.
Everything else was just basically a filler for her at this point.
Yeah, the problem is that she's a kid. She can't really do anything in this journey that's revolutionary. They can give her like a new Pokemon probably. That's why people were hurt when she didn't get Flabébé.
Yeah.
Because
remember that, but that was also filler.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be a thing though. Like everybody was banking on Bonnie getting Flabébé. Because it would have made sense. It could have just stayed in her hair.
Yeah, see, that would have made sense. It probably should have happened, honestly.
But yeah, other than that, so we can basically agree that this episode had nice moments, but it's a copy and paste of an episode that's already been done. Literally with the same Pokemon.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Exactly. With the Pangoro.
Yeah. But other than that, let's move on to the next episode. The next episode is episode 72. This episode is The Scary House's Welcoming Services.
Ooh.
Yeah, this episode was actually like, I want to like this episode more than I do, but there's some things holding it back for me.
Yeah, same.
Like, I want to like it more, but here's the plot. Like, overall, our heroes are stuck in the rain, and old man lets them into the house. And you can tell that they're near Lavera City because you have to run into this haunted house in the game. Like, this haunted house exists in the game. So when you go in, they meet up with this guy named Corpse, which that's a dead giveaway.
That's a dead giveaway, yeah.
Dead giveaway. But, sorry, they meet up with Corpse and he's offering them some towels and some food. And Clement catches on immediately that something's up because they have like 4 towels, 4 plates.
Yeah, 4 of each.
Yeah,
like they knew they were coming.
Yeah, and then when Clement tries to call them out on it, the Corpse ends up telling a ghost story. The ghost Pokemon end up screwing with them. They learn that the ghost Pokemon exist and that they want somebody to play with. And then they end up falling into some trapdoors that were placed in the house. And Corpse reveals that he laid these trapdoors here a long time ago when he was a kid living here because he thought the house was legit haunted.
Yeah.
So he ends up moving out, but when he comes back, it's like, up there we figured out everything. And then by the time they open up the list, they learn that the time placement was over 200 years ago. And
yeah.
once they learned once they learned that, they learned Corpse was dead.
He's like, yeah, I'm actually dead. And they're like, what?
So they freak out, and then Ash, Serena, Bonnie, and them wake up, but they're not in the mansion anymore. They're outside. Bonnie wakes up, and this is weird. We don't know if it's a dream or not. Bonnie's the one that ends up taking like the selfie with the ghost Pokemon.
Yeah.
And everybody else is just like, was it a dream? Was it not a dream? And Team Rocket ends up falling for the same thing at the end of the episode.
Yeah, pretty much. So was this all Bonnie's doing? Like, I didn't understand that exactly.
Yeah, like Clement had a moment of bravery going into the trapdoor to find our heroes, but other than that, like, this was Bonnie's episode all the way. She was like gushing all over the scary. Instead
she was
of
pretty much
scared.
Trolling everybody else in this episode.
Yeah, and Serena did what she did in the last scary episode that you mentioned, where she predicted all of the scary things that could happen, and it freaked our heroes out.
Yeah, and so then again, yeah, in this episode, so it was a repeat again of that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. So
yeah, what did you think of this episode as a whole?
I'm like, okay, like you said, like, I want to like it because there were parts of it that were interesting, but, like, again, it was a repeating episode, and it didn't have a very interesting plot to me. So I have to say this episode was boring. Again, it's a filler episode, and we've had all these, like, major plot-based episodes all the way up to this point. Also, all of a sudden, we just received, like, 2 filler episodes, and it kind of, like, dies down that excitement. So maybe that's the reason. But, yeah, to me, they weren't really that good. They were kind of boring for me. I would probably put them on the list of, like, part of, like, the worst part of the X and Y series if I had to. But, yeah. So, for me, I didn't really enjoy it that much. Sorry for you people that do.
For me, it was more of I wish this Scary House episode was first.
Yeah,
like, if you were to give me an option, I wish this one was first. First of all, I do respect that they made the guy dead.
Yeah.
He's not like some old man that came back. No, he's dead. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that. Because it's rare that Pokemon does stuff like that anymore. Like, this guy's dead. They were talking to a ghost. They were.
Yeah, see, like, I would love this episode to be in place of the other episode with Litwick. You know, like, if they had to choose between the one of them, it would be this one.
Yeah, and now you brought up that this was using the formula of, like, older episodes, and you're right, because they did something like this similar to every time Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly appear, they do this, and I don't know why. They do up that plot that they just want someone to play with, because they did it way back in the Kanto region. Where,
it's Lavender Town.
Yeah, in Lavender Town. That's exactly where they did it, where they were just looking for somebody to play with. They even have a scene where there's a room where there's a piano and they're dancing around and like same scene, the exact same scene.
Yeah, like these Pokemon are showcased as being like those Pokemon that just want to play, but they're also like scary Pokemon, you know?
Yeah.
Like they have the same personality throughout the whole entire Pokemon series in general.
It's just it's just like, to me that's an issue, just considering the fact that, like, they've done it before. Haunter, Ghastly, and Gengar have been in this exact same plot before, just different regions.
Yeah, it's like pretty much making a stereotype of them, you know?
Yeah, it's like that's kind of what it felt kind of lazy, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like you
Indeed,
mean?
but what else would they do though? I mean,
'cause they have other ghost Pokemon too. I
yeah,
fail
that's
to
true. That's
see
true.
Why they had to use these three? Because this has been a thing, a revolving thing, and they always are together too. They never separate them or anything. The only time Haunter was separated was when he was with Ash.
Yeah, for like that one episode.
Yeah, it's like, to me, it just felt lazy that they even threw them in there. To me, the plot could have lasted without them. Just put in the whole Mr. Corpse is dead thing. Like, that was starting to get interesting.
Like, he could have done all that stuff. You know, he's dead.
Yeah, I gotta say the reveal of... They used AZ's thing to describe what happened when the old man was going through, when he was a kid. He was being terrorized by the ghost and everything. I gotta say the AZ thing may not have been necessary for this. I think Snowbell City would have been fine.
Yeah, that might have been a little better. I agree with that.
Yeah, but other than that, pretty decent episode. But like I said, the first Haunted House episode of X and Y was better than this one, just strictly because it was more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I agree with that.
The old lady died, but they didn't make her into a ghost. They just sort of like, it's too late for Esper to chill with the old lady. She's dead. So it was more tragic.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, this one.
So, like,
this one was.
This one.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more lightheaded. It was a little bit more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Like, a little.
Ironically, considering the fact that they're talking to a dead man.
Yeah, that was. But see, that was the unique part of this episode, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just like
that's
talking
the
to
thing
the dead person.
Yeah, that's the thing that holds its place in this episode, is the fact that the guy was dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but anything else you want to say about this episode?
Besides the fact that I wasn't much interested in these episodes, and I didn't think they were that good, and there were more like rinse and repeat episodes, like I said before. Besides that, I have nothing else really to say about it. But how about you?
Let's see. The 2 episodes that were placed as filler, yeah, they're filler. To me, I passed right through them. I watched them. They didn't make a giant impact on me, but I do want to say that they were both Bonnie related. And Bonnie kind of needed it because... Yeah,
Bonnie did need it. I give it that.
Yeah, because okay, let's see what has happened in the past few episodes. We got Clement getting character development during him and the Ash fight. We've got Ash gaining development with this whole...
Gudra
with the whole
thing.
Gudra scenario. And then even before that, we had Serena's whole situation.
Yeah.
With her fighting
her
off...
whole arc and everything.
Yeah, with her whole arc and fighting off against Ellie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
her Fennekin evolving into Braixen. So those 3 got development. Bonnie kind of needed a boost.
Yeah, because she's been kind of without an episode. And like I say, I feel bad that she's always given those filler episodes. She needs like a solid plot line episode.
Like she's been sitting in the back seat for a while, so I can see why they did what they did. And I gotta say, this is definitely the right way to pace it. If they're going to pace it anyway, this was the right way to pace it, because the gym is coming soon. Like, the gym's literally right around the corner.
It's literally next week.
So yeah, I'm glad they did give Bonnie something, but I kind of agree with you they need to give her something more. They need to give her something that's long lasting.
Yes. Like how Dedenne joined the group, and how like Dedenne and Bonnie formed a bond. Like, see, that was impactful, but like they need something else that lasts with Bonnie for a while, you know?
Or like when the Lapras Defense Corps came, I wish I wish she could like meet up with those kids again or something.
Yeah, see, then that would make that maybe not a filler anymore. You know, not much of a filler,
right? Like,
as it seemed.
Like, if they're going to, I get that they gave Bonnie development, but at the same time, she has the curse of being a kid, and kids in Pokemon like her and Max don't really get any episodes that are long lasting.
Yeah, she doesn't really have much of a goal in mind anyway, too. Like, she's just a kid that's hanging around Clement and the rest of everybody else.
I will say she's like, because her as a character, her character's fine.
Yeah, I love her character.
Yeah, everybody loves Bonnie. It's just, unfortunately, she has the curse of being a kid. So there's nothing you can really do with her that's outstanding as of right now, unless they were to make a spin-off series for her, but I doubt that.
Yeah, I doubt that too, but You know, but still, like, they need to show some kind of goal for her, in my opinion, before they could really make a plot. You know.
But other than that, these filler episodes, they were all right. Like I'm so glad that I was missing an action for these rather than like the fairy
gym
episodes.
battle.
Yeah, like I would have been screwed if I'd been those. So yeah, it's good to review these at the same time, and it's good that they were both Bonnie filler. That means crossing these two episodes over was relevant. So yeah, if nothing else, it made Bonnie more noticeable. But unfortunately, these are filler episodes. So for those viewing at home, you can skip it.
Yeah, you can if you want to. I don't know if I recommend it or not, but like if you skip them, it's alright. You didn't miss anything. Yeah. There's nothing important that really happened.
Or you can watch our review and you can see.
Just watch a review. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, just hear what you missed.
Hear what you missed, yes. And that they weren't really that interesting, but you know, for Bonnie though, it was needed, I guess.
It was
Bonnie.
It was needed. So, yeah. With that all said, is there anything else you want to close out on?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, this was the reviews of episodes 71 and 72. When we come back, we will be doing the review of episode 73. We will have a battle at the fashion show, Bagon versus Sprinty. So, with that said, thank you, TheChornick, for helping me out with these two Bonnie-related episodes.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
I'll see you all guys later.
Yeah, and we are back since I think all four of us are back. You have a temporary laptop, and
yeah,
I'm back from my coma, I guess.
Everyone thought you were dead.
Yeah, everyone thought I was dead. So I'm back from my coma, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm back. He's back. We're all back. So expect a lot of content from all of us in the next this summer.
Yeah, we're about to go ham on these videos.
We're about to go ham. Well, I like ending on that note. So yeah, see you all then, everybody, in the next video that we make.
Yeah, peace out.